Hey there. Today on Leaning into Leadership, I want to talk to aspiring leaders. You know who I'm talking about. You're just now getting ready to leap out of the classroom and jump into your first school leadership job. That makes you an aspiring leader. But you also might be somebody who's been in an assistant principal role, and now you're ready to take the leap into a full principalship. That also qualifies you as an aspiring leader. And what I want to talk about today are three things for you to keep in mind as you're getting ready to take that leap. Number one, as you're researching schools and starting to identify jobs that you might want to apply for, I want you to think about opportunity. In this particular district, is there an opportunity for you to get some professional development to grow as a leader? And I'm not just talking about the professional development that's needed for the teachers in the district and for you to take that in and observe what they will be doing so you know what to look for when you're doing their evaluations. No, I'm talking about genuine leadership development. Is there an opportunity in this particular district or in this school that's going to give you the opportunity to grow and learn more about your role and be better prepared for the next role to come after this one? The other thing with opportunity is think about the role that you're stepping into potentially. Is there going to be an opportunity to continue to evolve and take on additional challenges either in that school or in that district? My first school leader role was in charge of the discipline and attendance at the high school level. Now, that's very much an entry-level job, but I knew in this particular instance that there were going to be opportunities. There were other young, aspiring leaders right there in those other assistant principal roles, and I knew it wouldn't be long before they were jumping into principalships themselves. Ended up proving myself right 2 years later. I got another opportunity to take on a bigger role as an assistant principal in charge of curriculum, instruction, and special programs, and that ultimately prepared me for a couple years later to jump into a full principal role. You always want to make sure that there's going to be both opportunity for professional development, professional growth, but then also opportunities for other roles that help set you up for where your career is designed to go. The second thing to think about is fit. Is the community that you're going to be a good fit for you, for your family, and for the direction that you'd like to see your career go? Now, maybe you're at a point right now in your life where it's just you, in which case maybe fit isn't such a big deal. But if you're married, have young children, in my case, we left where I had been a teacher for 11 years to take on this assistant principal role. We really had to look at, is this a community that's going to fit where we want to be? It was back in our home state. It wasn't far from our family. Those were some of the considerations that we had to think about. Another thing when you're looking at fit is thinking about what are the values that that particular community has around education. Am I walking into a situation where people aren't going to value education and I'm going to face an uphill challenge? Or is this a place where the school is really embraced and supported by the community? The third thing to think about is support. When you step into this new role, no matter how ready you think you are, you're not going to be ready. You're going to need support. Now, that could be a mentor in the building or a mentor somewhere in your district. Is that available to you? Make sure that you look into that. That's part of identifying if this is going to be the right place for you. Find out if there's an opportunity for you to receive some coaching, whether that's formal from both the inside of the district or the outside of the district, or just some informal type of, again, mentoring. And then the other piece with that is, what is the district's mindset towards the growth and development of their leadership individuals? Is it very much a growth mindset where people have the opportunity to learn and develop and get better? Or is it a district where pretty much you better be ready to roll the moment you walk in the door? Because if you're not, they're probably going to be moving on from you. Those are things that you really need to consider. Look, if it's your first opportunity, I get it. You're excited and you can't wait to jump in on that chance. However, don't set yourself up for failure. Be willing to look at what are the opportunities around professional development and around the potential roles that you could also move into after taking on this first one. Take a look at the fit, the community, and the values that they have around education, and take a look at the amount of support that you might expect to see with mentoring, coaching, and the overall mindset of the district. If I can do anything to help you, please reach out. You can email me at darrin@roadtoawesome.net or go to roadtoawesome.net and hit contact us. I'm here to support you, here to help you, aspiring leaders, to find that great next fit. Best.